Hi, everyone. It's JoJo Empathic Psychic Medium here, and I have a quick message for you. I'm going to channel a message from Spirit, from the universe, from God, that may resonate with you and help you through perhaps some challenging times as we see on the news, as we can see in the world. There's a lot going on, and this, of course, is going to potentially reflect on our individual lives. And astrologically, we can see these changes and how they are impacting all of us. And so we're going through a shift, in other words. And so I want to help everybody to be reminded that God is in control, that God has a plan for all of us. Okay, so maybe you're feeling like things are out of your control right now. Maybe you feel like you've messed up, you've failed, like things are not working, you're hitting walls. Maybe you feel like God doesn't hear you. Maybe you feel like God isn't answering your prayers. You have no clear sight or vision of what path to take or steps to take next. You could be feeling confused. You could be going through a health scare, a health imbalance. A lot of people are going through battling cancer is very prevalent right now, not only in the United States, but around the world. Okay, so a lot of people are dealing with infertility, which, if you may not resonate with that, can feel like going through a health imbalance, can feel like grief, can feel like losing someone you love, can be devastation for some. So many people are also going through divorces. We see all of these massive relationship changes going on that are needed for our ascension, for people to really evolve in how they are in these different relationships, and not only within love partners, but also within family. We're kind of shifting out of this kind of like cult-like mindset that influences family structures and, that pack mentality and codependency on one another. And this is also reflecting not only within families, but also within the church. A lot of people are rising above the indoctrination and saying, you know what, I don't want to follow this punishing God anymore. I think there's more love. I think there's more truth. And people are being we're seeing the truth now in all systems and all structures of our lives. So of course this is going to bring some sort of crisis. This is going to bring some sort of challenge. So the message for you today from Spirit is to hold on. Don't give up, and perhaps sit with yourself, sit with Spirit, and look at your perception of what's going on in your life. We have to go through lessons here. We have to go through different challenges because it's like the dark night of the soul. It opens things up for us. It reveals things to us. It, like shadow work, shines a light on the aspects of ourselves that we can't see. This is important for growth. This is important for evolution. This is how we really learn those lessons in the battlefield of Earth. So I want you to perhaps change your perception in what's going on in your life. Take time to get grounded and still. This is a time of inner reflection. This is a time where we can go within and begin to see the truth by getting into a higher perspective and a higher perception into our spirit. And I go up here, but it's really in here. It's in the chest. It's in the heart. The body is in the spirit, essentially. We're not really taught that, but that's really what's going on. The spirit is what fuels it all. So get into it through your intention. Tap into your spirit. Tap into God. Tap into the universe. And ask, what are these lessons I need to learn through this challenge? What am I not seeing? What am I doing over and over again on repeat and looping in these negative patterns that I'm suffering? How can I get out of this? What do I need to do in order to bring a change to my life? And that's the Christ consciousness. Christ consciousness is all about your empowered choice. Okay? So I want you to start seeing these challenges ahead of you as maybe blessings in disguise. There's a saying about, fail your way into success, they'll say. Okay, so maybe looking at the different failures in your life as, what could I have learned through this did not work? Maybe it was a lesson and not a failure. Okay, so understand that you're in this pruning phase. you can limit the suffering that you're going through by seeing this in a different perspective, knowing that God has a bigger plan for you. You're not a failure. These challenges are part of what you've chosen to endure in this life. And God is using you. God is helping you evolve. Why? Because you said the prayer for it. You said you want more. You said you want to do better. You said you want to be more of service. You said you want to live a life that's more rooted in love. And so we're shifting out of the alignment that didn't work, that didn't bring that fulfillment forward. And a lot of us are really tuning, I'll say, as we are like almost like an instrument or a medium, we're tuning our inner world to project out a different reality or a more evolved or more aligned reality in our physical sense. So take this time to pat yourself on the back, give yourself love. Know that these failures are not failures. You need to be looking at what's not working and seeing it as a lesson. You saw what didn't work, now you know what to do better. So be appreciative of the failures, be appreciative of the challenges. Know that the roadblocks, setbacks and rocks in the road definitely brought you on, the path that you need to take. So this is a message about faith and trust. Trust in the higher power. Trust that God is loving you at every step of the way. Everything is divinely orchestrated. You're not a failure. You can't be. Okay. So congratulations is what's coming through. You're making it to the next level by being the alchemist in your life, by taking these low vibrational, oh my gosh, I'm in a lot of pain. Oh my God, I'm in a lot of suffering. Oh my God, I'm in a lot of grief. And you're saying, I'm going to sit with it and I'm going to transform it. I'm going to transcend it. I'm going to evolve from this into a higher space. In my heart, I know that loss is not really truly a loss. A lot of us are grieving people that have passed away, and we can still feel their presence and essence in the spirit realm. We are grieving people that are still alive, and that's very challenging too. But we can still work with them in higher planes to help resolve or heal the pain that it's causing us now, knowing that relationships are cyclical, they're always changing, and it's necessary for our evolution. Okay. And what we can do next is, in regards to these relationship changes, is understand that we have to find peace and closure. I think that with everything going on, it can feel very difficult to find peace and things ending. But if we change our perspective, we may be able to find the peace and know that this was a lesson, this helped me to evolve, and there's more coming, there's better coming. And we also have to remember, as we're seeing a lot of these family shifts, a lot of our beliefs about family structures come from the church, come from indoctrination that, keep us paying, keep us wanting more, keep us in a loop. Your soul tribe comes after you awaken. Your soul tribe comes as you evolve and raise your frequency. So know there's more coming. Know that this is just a period of tuning. So this is kind of what's coming through from spirit today. You never really lose, you really learn, is what the message is. And to have faith and trust in God. God is within you, not separate from you. And I challenge you today to really look at your perspective on how you're seeing things, how you're seeing these hurdles. Okay, get through the hurdles, jump over them, and learn strategically how you can jump over them the next time they present, so that we don't have to stay in these loops anymore. We can graduate. We can win the race. We can move on to the next hurdles and obstacles. We can move on to the next chapter of our lives in this movie. Okay, so again, I'm JoJo Empathic Psychic Medium. If you're looking for a reading or healing, you can book with me at jojoempathic.com. I also offer spiritual development sessions where I work with you one-on-one to help you to reclaim the language of spirit, so you can connect with your spirit, your guides and angels. You can learn how to read energy, so that you can live your most guided life, feeling confident and sure that you are on the right path, and you have kind of evolved from the indoctrination and found your own way, your own set of truths, your own soul's purpose from within you. Okay, so thank you so much.